Students, welcome in our channel. So since next example, question 7, the length of 40 leaves of plant are measured correct to the nearest millimeter and the data obtained is represented in the following table. Find the median length of the leaves. Okay, so let's see here table, observe this table, length in millimeter, length given in the millimeter, that is 118 to 126. And here the second column, the number of leaves are the 3, 127 to 135 in length. There are the 5 leaves, 136 to 144, 9, 145 to 153, 12, 154 to 162, then here 5 and 163 to 171, there are the 4 leaves. And here 170 to 180, there are the 2 leaves which are in this such a length. So now here let us to find out the median, okay, to median. So that's why we have to draw this table that 1, 2, 3, 4. There are the 2 columns, sorry, there are the 4 columns and that will be the length. First one will be the length as it is write down. But if you observe this table, the first column, the first column is for the classes, but that classes are not continuous. See here 126, this second class is starting from the 127. Second class is finish at 135, then here the third class start at 136. So here the lower class limit and the upper class limit are not continuous, and that's why we continuous that classes. So here the third column is for that the continuous class mark. So here continuous class interval is, that is adding, we have to first make these classes as a continuous classes. So how can we make out these continuous classes? That is here the distance between the classes is the 1, okay, that is the 1. The difference between the two classes, that is the upper class limit minus lower class limit, that is the 1. And so we bifurcate that 1 into 2, that is a 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, so now we are adding this 0.5 in the upper class limit, and subtract this 0.5 to this lower limit. Okay, so then we can get the continuous class limit. So here in the third column we can make the continuous class limit. So here I am adding this 0.5 to the upper limit, then here I got, that is 126.5, then 135.5, 144.5, then here students 153.5, 162.5, 171.5 and 180.5. Okay, so now here we have the class interval, upper class limit. Then now the start to find out the lower class limit, that is a subtracting 0.5 to the lower class limit. Now 118 minus 0.5, that means 117.5, then here 126.5, then 135.5, 144.5, 153.5, 162.5 and 171.5. So such a way, if you observe these class interval, then this class interval becomes continuous. Now it becomes continuous. See, observe, these class intervals are continuous. Now we can ready to find out the median. But before that, there is a process, that number of leaves, that means these are the frequency. And we have to calculate the cumulative frequency. And that cumulative frequency, how can we draw it? That is the as right, less than type the frequency, So here 3 plus 3, write down as it is. Then 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 9, 17. And 17 plus 12, 29. 29 plus 5, that is 34. 34 plus 4 is equal to 38. And 38 plus 2, that means the 40. Okay. The maximum frequency in this column, second column, that the maximum frequency is a 12. See here, that is a 12. So we take this class, we choose this class, okay, and then here we choose that 12 as a F, and then before that the classes, that is 70 as a cumulative frequency. Consider that same as a cumulative frequency, and the length, that is we consider that the length that will be 144.5. The value of the L is equal to 144.5 and the distance between them, that is the H, is equal to 9. That is 153.5 minus 144.5, that is equal to 9. CF is equal to 17 and F is equal to 12. Okay, then we are ready to find out the median. So we write here the formula for the median. Okay, we write down the formula for the median. That median is equal to L plus N upon 2 minus CF upon F multiply H. So now here L is 144.5 multiply. Now here N, what about the N? N is equal to 40 because the addition of the cumulative frequency is 40. So 40 upon 2 and that means it will be 20. So now here cumulative frequency, that is 17, F is equal to 12. So multiply it by 9. So now here 144.5 here plus 40. Okay. Then here 3 upon 12, that multiply 9. So now here simplify this, further simplify, plus 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12, so 9 upon 4 and here 144.5 plus 9 upon 4 in the decimal form, students, that is the here we can do it, that is 9 upon 4, 4 1s are 4 2s are 8, here 4 2s are 8, then 1 0.4 2s are 8 here also, then here 20, 4 5s are 20. Okay. So now here that is a 2.25. So now adding this 2.25 in here, then we have the answer, that is a 25, that is 0.75, and here the 146.75. Okay. So now here students, that is the median is equal to 146.75. Example 8 students. Following distribution shows the marks of 230 students in a particular subject. If the median marks are 46, and then find the values of x and y. So now here observe this table, that is the first column is for the marks and the classes are given 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, such a way, and then these classes are continuous, so do not worry about to make the continuous class, it is already given. Now here number of the students, that is the frequency 12, 38, 65, 25 and 80. Okay, so now here in the given, that is the median marks are 46, so median is given and we have to find out here, see the x and y. Okay, these are the frequency. So we have to calculate these xy with the help of the formula median. But before the calculate or before using the formula median, we have to make the proper table, and that proper table as the column 1 for the marks, that is for the classes 10 to 20, that is the number of students 12, and we have to make the third column for the cumulative frequency, because for the median formula, in the median formula there should be the cumulative frequency. Okay, so now we see here, that is the as write the first one 12 frequency as it is, first term frequency as it is, then 12 plus 30, that will be equal to 42 plus x, here we write 42 plus x and consider, we can consider as a cumulative frequency. Now here that is the 42 plus x plus 65, and that means 107 plus x, 107 plus x plus y here. Okay, then 107 plus x plus y plus 25, and that means 132 plus x plus y, and then here 132 plus x plus y plus 18, that means 150 plus x plus y, and then 150 plus x plus y, and okay, that will be the last cumulative frequency. And here students, the total of the frequency, and that is equal to 230. So that is represented by the n, or we can call it as summation fi also. Okay, so now here we have to find out the values that are represented in the formula, median formula. So here, so first here the n is equal to 230. Okay, n is equal to 230. Okay, then here n is equal to 230, that means n upon 2 is equal to 115. Okay, n upon 2 is equal to 115. Now here the frequency, that frequency is the 265. We choose this class. We choose this class because the frequency, that is the maximum frequency 65. So here frequency is 65. And before that, it is that this one is the cumulative frequency. This one 42 plus x is the cumulative frequency. And what about the h? The h is the 60 minus 50, and that means the 10. Okay, so now here, okay, all about set, we get all the values. So now here the given values are median is equal to 46, n is equal to 230, h is equal to 10, median classes 40 to 50, and n is equal to 50. Okay, so n is equal to 50. Now let us write down the formula, and that formula is median is equal to, here median is equal to L plus N upon 2 minus cumulative frequency upon F multiply H. So now here median is 46 and is equal to the 40 plus N upon 2, that is the 230 upon 2 minus CF cumulative frequency, that cumulative frequency here which will be the 42 plus x. Okay, so here 42 plus x, we write here 42 plus x, and f is the, I think f is the 65. Okay, f is the 65, and multiply h, that is the 10. So now here 40 plus 230 upon 2, that means 2 ones are 5. So 115 minus 42 minus x divided by 65 multiplied by 10. So now we have 40 plus, now 115 minus 42, and that means the 6773 minus x upon 65 and multiply 10. Okay. So now here is it as right way 46. Okay. Then 46 is equal to 40 plus that here multiplying 10 here, or we simplify that 73 multiply 10, that is 730 minus 10x upon 65. Okay, now here that multiplying both the sides by the 65. So here 65 multiply 46 is equal to 65 multiply 40 plus 65 multiply 730 minus 10x. So here 65 multiply 46. That means students, if is coming, so that will be the 2990. Okay, and here the multiply 65 multiplying 4, that means 2600 plus here 65 multiply 730 minus 65. Okay, students, here 730 minus 10 here. See here 730 minus 10x divided by 65. So 65 get cancelled, and here the 730 minus 10x. So now here 2990 is equal to, now here addition of this, that means a 3330. Okay, now minus 10x. So now here 10x is equal to 3330 minus 2990. So 10x is equal to, now the 2990 minus, so here 0 4 or 3 340. Okay, so x is equal to 340 upon 10. So x is equal to 34. Okay, so x is equal to 34. Now here